What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James. She was just there. She just moved. Redoptionagency.com, 22 years selling on eBay. We are Monday morning. So are we a week into it now, I believe? Maybe? Almost? Anyway. So yeah, because it was the beginning of the month, right? So today's the 7th. So I had turned off sales. Turned down the promotions. And with going to be hitting close to 52,000 items in my store, we're going to go over the past week, and you can kind of do a contrast with my store with almost 52,000 items using 8 to 9% percentage, running no sales, and see my numbers. And then kind of after seeing this, it kind of, well, I haven't looked at it yet, but feeling this, it kind of makes sense why stores with only, and by sense I mean loco sense, stores with only like 2,000 items can go a day or two without any sales because of the way the eBay situation is right now. Whether it's the change / the issues, just the issues, whatever the case may be that's going on with eBay. No matter your opinion on which it is, you can get a comparison as to the difference, the contrast. Because even though I am making my low-end number, the amount of items, I'm averaging, I think, around 30 items a day sold with 52,000 items in my store. I'm doing it this way. So, this week I will do a couple of changes. I'm not sure what yet, to see what kind of reaction I get. Last week, for the weekend, I put my hats on sale. They went off yesterday or overnight. I've got one hat here. And I put my clothes on sale Saturday through Tuesday. I've got 2 pieces of clothing here. I've got 1 cassette order, 1 CD order. I have not put those on sales because a lot of the lower dollar stuff is, I don't want to mess with anymore. So maybe this week I will put my higher dollar, $10 and would be $6 and over CDs and cassettes on sale. See what happens, see if those pick up. But like yesterday I sold 47 items. I did see that. But 20 of them was one order. So it would have been 27 items, not counting that order. Yesterday made it $625.32 on a Sunday. So not bad there. Saturday was $628.93. And Friday was only $480. So Friday was a big disappointment. We are at 10:19 a.m. this morning. I'm at $50. So, and the funny thing is, I'm still running about the same percentage down, which is still odd. There she is. There she is. Whoops. Hit the wrong thing. I want to put traffic first. So, yeah, yesterday was 47 items. Here's the thing. Organic sold 5. 5 organic. With 52,000 items. 5 organic. Saturday, 7 organic. Those numbers just make no sense to me. Friday was 11, even though that was my lower dollar day of the 3. So there's really no rhyme or reason to what the hell's going on, which indicates a lot has to be riding on all these technical issues. And again, this weekend, I mean, down indicator pinging, people can't get on. I saw people who couldn't pay, several people who couldn't pay. The offers is still messed up. For the last 3 days, not every time, but consistently going in to try to accept offers, errors out, errors out, errors out. So it's still, we're going on like week 4 or 5 now of that issue. And nothing's changing. I'm still getting 1.3 million impressions though. So no, it's just, it doesn't really, it's the issues. Whether you believe it or not, it's the side issues that's causing this problem. All right, let's do sales for the last week. We will go Monday through Sunday. So $4,205.50, down 18.8%, so down 19%. Selling costs at 45.4%, so at least that's under 50 where I want it. Net sales, $2,061, down 45%, but that's because I'm doing the shipping through eBay now, so that's why that number's so high. So let me do an average here. 2061.16 divided by 7 days is 294. So I'm making my exact amount, basically. 291 is my amount. So 294 is what's going into my account per day. It's my exact bottom line. It's kind of weird how that's worked out that way. Because I was still, the month before, the entire month before, July, my whole payout, even though I did use stamps, was about the same. So doing the way I was doing it, with everything on sale, 15% promoted, selling 50, 60, whatever items a day, I'm getting the same end result by slowing down, selling less, and concentrating more on the higher dollar stuff. So, but it's weird that it's weird that I get the exact same outcome both ways. So that's either a perfectly balanced store or something's just not adding up. One of the two, right? It's just, that's too odd of a coincidence, right? You would think, maybe. Conspiracy? No, yes, maybe. I don't know. My average per item, last week then was 16.62%, up 5.5%. So that's going up, so that's good. Take it for what it is. That's the way it's going, and it's kind of just odd. So we'll see this week what I decide to do. Put something on sale. I'll think about it. See what to do. But very odd. My biggest day in the past week then would have been 7:33 on Tuesday. The next biggest day was Saturday, 6:28. Third was yesterday, 6:25. No, 6:61 was Monday. Okay. So that was the second biggest day. But impute that information as you wish. Question and comments. I did have 3 Posh sales yesterday, so I got to get those out today too. So I think I got 800, or am I only at 700 over there? I don't even remember now. So every night I work on listing more onto Posh. So the little things like that's going to be the difference with the making more than my low-end balance is Posh, Bonanza, True Gather, stuff like that. So. All right, let's get into some questions and comments, I guess, and then we'll get the stuff shipped out. And got a repeat buyer who bought 20 items, so you might be able to take a guess of what that is. Something that's happened twice so far. All right. Hardly anybody has heard of Poshmark. Really? Poshmark's pretty popular. I would disagree with that. Yeah, I made that reselling second on the list of that. I don't know the site. I don't know who made the top 25 thing that they did. Of course, it's a site I never heard of with somebody's opinion. So that's all, take it for what it is. I liked the list because it didn't include people who's clearly, I'll just leave it at that. A lot of smaller, lower volume people who are more honest and ain't trying to charge you for information. Ain't trying to charge you for information they've stolen from actual resellers. Volume on this video is very low. It sounded fine to me. And it's pretty much the same as my last. I don't know. Could be something on your end, I'm not sure. The Found on Friday video, nice to see the progress. I have to get better at tracking my spending. Fun rundown. James Vindu is awesome. Thanks for the discount. I see the unlimited plan on the website. Yes. So if you want to try Vindu, link is below, the affiliate link, 25% off your first month. And I'm not sure how much money I'm up over there now. I don't know what these all sold for. So I was like $55, so plus these 3 items. And that's within the past, I guess you could say, about 12-ish days. So just about 2 weeks over there. And I probably made, let's call it $70 for now. So, James, you are an incredible person with a platinum heart of gold. Is that possible? Platinum heart of gold? Gold and platinum are two. Thanks anyway. Much love to you and Courtney. Harry Tornado and Daily Refinements should be number 1 and 2. Just saying. They are the best in my eyes. Very informative and positive content. If you know, you know. Speaking of one, I don't have respect for people who steals my content and then charges his viewers to learn my content that I gave for free. And then doesn't even and I'm not the only reseller he's stolen information from. And then doesn't give props to where he got the information from. Neither of them are eBay sellers, so they shouldn't even qualify for the list. DR got banned from eBay, and I stopped watching HT when he went to 95% selling Whatnot auctions. There's a reason. All I will say this. I don't associate with dishonest people. So I know nothing about HT. I've never really watched his content or anything, but I don't trust dishonest people who, there's a reason he got suspended off eBay. And it's a reason of his own doing. So I don't associate with dishonest people. So that's just not my gig. Yeah, ABL reselling used to be a biker's lifestyle. That's why on that one I figured so. Figured such. Watching an older video? Well, thank you. Yes, feel free to go back and watch my videos. I mean, I'm always trying to give some nuggets in them somewhere. James, my nephew has a channel not reselling and has 435,000 subscribers. Kick ass. Killing it. Authenticity. Here I go again. Authenticity is so important, and you have that in abundance. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Would have included Shed Flips, Rally Roots, and Cincinnati Picker on that list. Well, I will say two of them are decent there. The third one, like I've said, there's a reason I don't associate with dishonest people. And all the answers are out there if you want them on these bigger channels. If you pay attention, you will know the answers. Let's see here. That can't be right. Daily Refinement's always ranting about how he's the #1 reselling channel. Yeah, the #1 stealing content from real resellers channel, maybe. James, thank you for continuing to share your raw experience that resellers go through on platforms like eBay. We have been putting more effort into our website and Amazon. It's amazing that things are flying off the shelf on those channels. Amazon, when I was doing Amazon for 8 years, I mean, Amazon killed it. Just killed it. But that platform, if you bank everything on it like I was at the time, you could lose it overnight and not even know why. So don't bank everything on Amazon. That's all I can say for sure about Amazon, because they will boot you without a proper explanation. The best reselling channels on YouTube are people who are not negative day in and day out about eBay. People who complain about eBay day in and day out are so boring. These people should look at themselves before blaming eBay for their problems. I had to unfollow them because they were getting on my nerves. Well, if you're talking about me, I just speak the truth, and there's a reason my channel is called My Boring Reseller Life. So you've come to the right place for boring and truth. So you believe people should be positive when a company they've partnered with isn't showing their items because now they want an additional fee on top of fee. James tries to let people know what's going on and try to find a workaround on eBay's crap they've been pulling. James said it best recently. How about you spend that money on fixing the problems instead of buying back stock or charging resellers even more money? Also, recognizing a problem and then trying to find a solution is what business is about. And right now, eBay is the problem. Another response: you aren't going to get the best advice from sellers that sugarcoat everything. It's dishonest on their part. You would be better off watching the sellers that are 100% truthful. And another response to that response was: I knew in March something was up with eBay that was going to take a long time to fix. That's when a lot of the YouTubers admitted that something was wrong, that something was up, then tried to give the same old advice from jump-starting things, which wasn't working anymore, like ending everything and doing sellers similar. And when it becomes apparent that eBay was now pay for play with whatever it is, that they did with the algorithm, many of the big YouTubers chose to ignore it. Instead, continuing... Oh, this is a paragraph. Well, I'm going to stop there and make some comments. I still want to believe that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And the reason I still want to believe that is because of the things I've read and the things that have been said or implied by the CEO. Throw everything on there, we'll figure it out later. Basically, throw everything at the site, even if it freaking crashes on a daily basis, we'll figure it out later. I mean, and that's pretty much what we got now. The site pretty much crashes overnight. In 12 hours, I sold 3 items and had 3 offers. So that's what I feel is going on. And they're just throwing everything at the site and deal with it later. Also, the article about the 3-year project. And as we know, projects usually go over 3 years. Plus, we had the COVID in the middle of that. I'm still hoping that I'm 90% sure what we're seeing is not the final product. Let's just say that. Now, what that will entail in the next 10%, that's up to interpretation until we see the final product. But yeah, if you are like my average per item was 16 plus last week. So if you are a channel that concentrates on $16 plus stuff and you don't have 52,000 items in it, you're probably getting less, unless you have higher sell-through stuff, obviously. There's different variables that play into that. You know, that's just a comparison to, you know, a lot of long tail stuff, 52,000 items, 30 items a day is what I'm selling at 9%. Yesterday, I dumped it down to 8 because I had like 3 hours with nothing. So I go, I'm changing it 1%. Man, what is up with my throat this morning? So I bumped it down to 8 and ran 8 overnight. So that could be another reason why I went 12 hours with only 3 sales and 3 offers. So I bumped it back up this morning. So we'll see how the day plays out. But so, I mean, now I know the first week, the response I've got from the variables I used. Now I can play on that this week and see if there's going to be a change in the week, one way or another. So, until I find something that really clicks. And then maybe one day I just put everything that's not low dollar on sale at like 10%, turn the promoted down to like 5% and see what happens. You know, just doing various things to try to get a different result, because I've done 2 things so far and I've gotten the same end result. So, all right, let's get some stuff shipped. All right, yeah, let's see here. Some shoes, all right. Let's, get some orders. All right, so this is what stinks about having just this little area. I'm going to have to, try to maybe reconfigure my area here somehow, some way, to give me a little bit more space if I'm packaging up as I go. I can go over here since I only have one hat. So that'll give me a little bit more room. Here. All right. one's not pooled. That was just paid. So purchase shipping labels. We'll pull out any international. We got one international. So one international. Remove. All right, first up we've got these Dex Flex Comfort women's shoes. These sold, I don't have the price in front of me. I think these were $10. So I did it wrong. I forgot to do the whole. All right, let me go back. Because I haven't, okay, I haven't purchased them yet. Okay. That's right. Okay. She might need to go out. Let me run right back. Yeah, go pee-pee. Okay. So the Dex Flex shoes sold for $10. I forgot to get my markers this weekend. Actually, I didn't even leave the house this weekend, did I? No. Didn't even leave the house. Next up, we got a Black Panther book bag. That sold for $20. I was supposed to go on a little road trip, but that didn't happen. At least I got a vacation to look forward to. Black Panther. Next up, we've got this vintage San Francisco 49ers banner. This was, if you watched last year's yard sale videos, you remember the banners I picked up for $1 a piece. So this one sold for $25. And since everybody always asks, I ship my banners in 12 by 6 by 6 box, loosely rolling them up. And that one's kind of stiff for that. Interesting. Very loosely, so they don't crease or anything more than they already are. $49. Next up, we've got Shannon Crane and Hoist hat. So I got two hats. That sold for $13.50. Next up, we've got some American Eagle Super Stretch women's denim jeans. They sold for $18. Next up, we've got Hurley. Oh, I got 3 hats. Duh. I can't count today. So we got a Hurley shirt. Sold for $8. Oh, James, you're not doing that yet. Going back to Habit. Hurley. Next up, we've got a repeat buyer. 20 of those 3 Naked Guy soundtracks. First was 3, then was 10, now there's 20. So, have over 200 of these in my store and or storage both together. Got 242 left in my store. There you go. He sent a note saying that he sends them to his customers who spend more than $50. So I puts them in with his order. So hopefully he'll come back for a lot more. So took an offer for $3.50 a piece on those. So that lot was $70. Will you fit anything else? Should. Go. Secure this up real good. All right. Next up, we've got Yin Yang hat. That one's going overseas, sold for about $14 US. Probably like $13.50 maybe, if I were to guess. I'll leave that one open since it's pirate ship. Next up, we've got, oh, there's another hat under there. Dude, I can't count hats today. They just keep multiplying. It's like they're having bunny sex. St. Louis Steamers hat sold for $10. The hats are having bunny sex. St. Louis Steamers. Old school indoor soccer team. And my eye doctor used to play on the Steamers back in the day. Next up, we got Mossy Oak hat, sold for $15. Mossy Oak. Only one CD. Man, my media has really slagged off since I changed ways. Shout to the Lord CD, so far $6. Using my colorful Giro pack. Yay! Giro pack. Affiliate link below if you need some mailers and or poly bags. Use my affiliate link. Use urban code URBANPICKER and save 10% off your order. Ding! And I don't know why I'm doing this. It's the only one. All right. So there's all that. And then we've got the pirate ship and the Poshmark to do. So let's knock this out. Yin Yang comes off, and that last one comes off. Purchase shipping labels. And now we got to do the whole weighing. I got to find another way to do that so I can do all these together. The only problem is you don't see I don't get to tell you what it's sold for. Unless I do that to each one, which I guess I could. All right, so that's 15. And then it's just 12 by 15 by 3. Why are my shoes still coming up priority? Put down ground advantage. And the Black Panther. See, I need more room here to do it this way. It's just not very friendly. 110. That's a 14 by 10 by 6. What's that noise? Next up, we've got the pennant. Next up, we got the Shannon. Yeah. 7, 8 by 6 by 4. Next up, American Eagle jeans. What exactly? Curly shirts. Whoops. And 3 naked guys. Medium male. Huh. The automatic fill-in was almost perfect. 8 by 6 by 4. St. Louis Demons. And Mossy Oak. And the CD. It's 4. So might be able to go ground advantage cheaper. Yep. All right. Everything looks good. All right. There she is. All right. William gets a CD going to Flatwoods, Kentucky. The Mossy Oak hat going to Federal Way, Washington. St. Louis Steamers hat staying in the area going out to Chesterfield. Three Naked Guys are headed to Pennsylvania. And the Hurley shirt going to California. The jeans going to Bothell, Washington. American Eagle. Yes, yes. And the Shanahan Crane hat going to Portland, Oregon. The 49ers pennant headed to Albany, Oregon. Black Panthers backpack. This is Shelby, North Carolina. And the shoes going to Wisconsin. That. Will it let me print up the scan form, or will it be broken again? Yay. Yay. Looks like he was able to print one up last night, so that's good. And I have no paper. I got to run up and find some paper. Still not comfortable with doing it this way. Everything still seems so chaotic to me. All right. Hardship. Got the Yin Yang hat. 7, 12.39. Good Lord. Forget how many times I have to print. Oh. And I just wasted a piece of paper. I'm just not happy doing it this way yet. Okay. Let me see if I need a printout for end of day. So 5 of them. So 5 international this whole weekend. So that's down. And now some Posh. Yeah, I'll take those. Those are kids. All right, first up, we've got a hat, but first coffee hat sold on Posh. Sold for $7. And print. Okay. Say nothing happened there. Head to Plymouth, Massachusetts. Next up, we've got, so for $15, we got Adidas book bag. That's 2 book bags so far. I guess it's like back to school or something. That's going to Arkansas. Arkansas. And last but not least, why I said so far is because we've got another book bag. Fortnite. Sold for $14. 3 book bags this weekend. Fortnite, in the box. And this one's going to New York. Biggity bam. That is it. We're at $64 now, 11 o'clock. Got a feeling my percentage is going to be high right now because some of that was from last night, but being it's charged to today. So my selling costs are probably 128%. Why is my selling cost 128% and now I'm in the negative today? I guess because my shipping labels was $51. I guess so. Since some of that was from yesterday's sales being charged to today's sales, so I didn't think it was gonna be that high, but I guess so. Being I've only done $64 today, so all right. Guess that makes sense. All right, that's it. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do this weekend or this week and see if I can get my numbers to increase somehow. I still just find it odd that it's exactly the same outcome no matter which way I did it. I guess technically this way is better because I'm not using as many supplies, so I wouldn't have to order supplies as soon. So technically at the end of the day, I'm spending less money. Gotta see if I can find like that little sweet spot in between that will just make it go up somehow. If it's even possible with all the eBay issues. So, I keep trying something. So, all right, I'll let you guys know what I decide to do tomorrow, I guess. And maybe I just do like a 3-day test run on something, 3 or 4 days instead of a whole week. See if I get some different results day to day. But the cool thing is I don't need to stress because at least the low end is being met. So as long as that keeps up, I'm fine. So it's more of a game trying to figure it out as opposed to being stressed or worried about it, which is a whole lot more comforting than before. So yeah, her stomach's messed up. I hear it over here. All right, we will see you all in the next video. Thanks everybody for all the love, support, and all that good stuff, and I will see you tomorrow. Later.